What is going on, comrades? General Tony here, coming back with a third video of the day, and I couldn't go to sleep without letting this video go out live, guys. This is going to be one insane, awesome video. So I have 4 new features, 4 new dark features that Supercell could hopefully implement into the game before the Halloween ClashCon update next month. So these 4 new features are going to be a new dark hero. Yes, that is right, guys. A new dark hero, a new dark spell, dark troop, and of course, to complete the quadruple, a new dark trap. So please bear in mind, if you do enjoy any of these ideas, hit the like button down below. The more likes we get on this video, the more likely chance that Supercell are going to see this and hopefully implement 1, maybe even 4 of these ideas. Just one other thing, in the comment section down below, I have commented new dark hero, dark spell, dark troop, and dark trap. Go down there and hit the like button on the one that you want to see the most. We want to see what is the most popular, guys. Is it going to be a new dark hero, which is likely to be? Everyone would love to see a new dark hero. Maybe it's going to be a new dark troop, though. Go down there and hit the like button on the one you want to see the most. Don't forget to comment anything extra that you would love to see in the game, or maybe change the ideas up a little bit. So we are about to get ourselves into the first featured idea, and it's none other than the new dark hero. So I am sure over the last year, loads of you have heard about the Goblin King, the Wizard King, all of these new elixir hero troops, but no one has talked about a new dark hero. I'm not quite sure why, but I'm pretty sure that's damn original, guys. So a new dark hero, just picture this. You're doing an attack, maybe you're defending. No, a defense would look a lot better. You're defending, you're elixir king, you're elixir queen as well, obviously, sitting there in the middle of your base, and then all of a sudden a dark hero comes out of nowhere and starts doing a 1v1 battle. It would be absolutely awesome. Light against dark. Finally, we would have light against dark. Everyone loves the idea of a Wizard King, so why not implement like a new dark hero, which is kind of featured on the Wizard, guys, which it would make sense, to be honest. So this is going to be the Sorcerer. Now the Sorcerer, in my mind, can only be pictured in one way. He's definitely got to be in like a cape, but it's got to be smoky, like one of those smoky capes that kind of disappears into nothing. You know what I mean? He's going to be tall and very thin, guys, and he's going to have the ability to do like potions, spell, you know, dark mage magic, all of that sort of stuff. I would say tall and thin because, I don't know, it's just kind of completely different to the Wizard. We want him to look the same, but then we want him to look different, in my mind anyway. Now, I would do him like a dark red color, just like the level 6 Wizard. That is the most awesome color to do anything like a dark hero, dark troop. Anything along those lines, maybe even jet black, but I'm not too sure. Maybe a little bit too scary for the younger kids. Wouldn't really want to scare out the young kids, but can you just imagine it? A new dark hero. Not quite sure how we would upgrade his levels. Maybe with dark, well, obviously with dark elixir. In fact, maybe because the normal heroes are using dark elixir, maybe we can do the dark hero using some normal elixir. Who knows? Maybe switch it around a bit. So in my opinion, obviously because it's very similar to a Wizard in terms of attack, it's got to have very high attack points, but then the hit points, the actual defensive points on the Sorcerer, whatever we were going to call it, must be pretty damn low. They couldn't be too high because we wouldn't want to overpower anything. Now obviously adding anything like this into the game, there's always got to be balance, so I'd leave that to Supercell because you know what, they're a multi-billion-dollar company and I'm damn sure that they have the money to do their research. So there is the first new dark hero concept, guys. What an absolute beauty it is. So we are about to get ourselves into the second idea, guys, and it's going to be none other than a new dark spell. So just to let you know, I have come up with about 90 to 95% of these ideas. I've seen a few of them around as well. Now the hero, we only had 1 hero idea. For the new dark spell, the actual troop, and of course the trap, we have 2 ideas for every single one of them. So this is only going to get more awesome as we go along. So a new dark spell, what you think? I'm thinking something similar to Boom Beach's critters. Just because it's Halloween, every single one of these things is going to be dark. Or well, as we know, it's going to be dark. But every single one of them's got to have some sort of scare aspect to them. This is Monsters University, guys. We want to be scary. We need to scare the kids. It's got to be done. It's as simple as that. So maybe critters. Now maybe we can make them a little bit more dark and scary than the ones in Boom Beach, I believe. We could have the critters, or we could have the invisibility spell. Now the invisibility spell's been around quite a while. Would be an awesome one to add into the game. Maybe a bit standard. Critters is a little bit standard as well, so I'm not quite sure where we could go with a new dark spell. I feel that all of the dark spells are pretty much standard. They're very similar to the elixir spells. Now I know they may have done that on purpose, but I want to see something different. And critters is quite different because it's not inside of COC. Yeah, it's inside of Boom Beach, but why not implement something that works so well inside of Boom Beach into COC? It just makes sense. So obviously moving on to the statistics of the actual spells, guys, the critters, you know what they're going to do. I mean, we will drop a bunch of critters on the queen right here, and they would start nibbling away at her, maybe even drop them on the archer towers. How awesome would it be if you actually saw one of the archers die on top of the towers. Pretty damn awesome, wouldn't it? Maybe the actual defense can start to rot away. Well, the animation, that's taking the animation a little bit too far there. That would maybe be too much work for Supercell, but you know what I mean, something along those lines. We want to see the animation change as well. We want to see something a little bit game-changing, something a little bit more interesting than the updates we've received this year. Now, I am damn excited for Halloween, not just because of COC. I mean, Halloween in general in Europe is always awesome, guys. But for COC, it could be awesome as well. I'm sure we'll get an awesome update no matter what. So there we go. So far, we have had the new Dark Hero and the Dark Spell idea. What about a new Dark Troop? So the last time we received the troop was about this time last year. Well, no, it was prior to this time last year, sorry. I think it was in September. And that was, of course, the Lava Hound. So that was a dark troop. Haven't had anything since then. With the troop, I've always said dark or light, no matter what it is, it's always going to be welcomed into the game. But dark troop just sounds a lot better. So I did give the idea, I think about 5 or 6 months ago, of a ghost. A ghost is basically something that's going to be able to detect traps. The actual hit points on it are going to be very low. Basically, once it gets seen, it maybe goes invisible for about 3 or 4 seconds. Then once it's seen, it's basically going to get popped, guys. It's going to be one arrow into the head, and then it's dead. Simple as that. Don't want to really overpower it or anything like that. I mean, look at that. That's a dark spell. Doesn't look too dark to me. Want something a little bit more scary than a haste spell, guys. Definitely want something more than a haste spell. So the first one is like the ghost. Now the second idea, this is the one I wanted to bring you, and this is what I want to see in the game. Maybe just over Halloween, but don't tell me that this wouldn't be awesome, guys. A pumpkin kind of chucker. Something like maybe just like, I don't know, like, you know Shrek? You know the guys who chase him with the little spears. Maybe some of them, but they've got some little pumpkins in their head. Maybe they're dressed as a pumpkin, I don't know. And they just got little pumpkin bombs. Or maybe they've got those old school French rifles and they're shooting little pumpkins out of them. Anything along those lines, it would just be cool because it goes along with the Halloween theme. Obviously, the game is most likely gonna do a small Halloween update no matter what. But I doubt they're gonna go to the extremes of making us happy. It's probably just gonna be like, I don't know, some background color change or something like that. Hopefully they do actually add in a new troop. So the pumpkin chucker is the one that I would love to see. So I'm going to rank it around maybe, I don't know, a couple of 100 hit points. Not too many, maybe 300 or 400. They would be pretty dirt cheap. Similar to that of minions, guys. Just very similar to minions. Maybe holding 2 spaces, maybe even 1. You know what? You could just change the barbs or the archers for a couple of pumpkin chuckers. If we keep them similar to the archers, they would fit into the game pretty damn easily. And it would be a lot more fun to use. The animation would be great as well. So we are about to get ourselves into the 4th idea, and of course we cannot leave this one out, and this one is going to be the most surprising, the new Dark Trap. So once again, we have come up with 2 awesome ideas for a new Dark Trap. Now the first one is going to be something we've kind of heard of before. It's going to be a sinkhole, but the idea behind this is not just to do a sinkhole. This sinkhole is going to have a spider, a dark Black Widow spider hidden right at the bottom of the hole, guys. And I know this could be scary for the kids, but I don't know, maybe some kids would love it, maybe some would hate it. I'm not too sure how scared kids are these days, but I'm pretty damn sure they're not really that scared. I mean, we get horror movies. Mothers show their children horror movies at about 2 or 3 years old, so I doubt they're going to be that scared. How this, I was thinking about this. Basically, there's like say there's a hole here in the middle of the base where the golem is. They fall into that hole and some seriously cool, like Black Widow animation just comes up and grabs it. Have you all seen King Kong? You know when the guys are down in the ditch where all those bugs are and that massive black thing comes out the wall and grabs a guy? That is exactly what I'm thinking of, guys. Make it into the cartoon version. How awesome would that be if a massive Black Widow spider came out? Maybe even has red eyes. Alright, we'll hold back on the red eyes just to make sure the kids don't shart their pants, guys. Don't want to scare them too much, but you know, the scarier they are, maybe the better they'll be. So obviously there aren't really going to be any hit points or anything like that on the actual trap, but what they could do, maybe take in a maximum, just like spring traps, maybe a maximum of 15 troop spaces, guys. So 3 hogs would fall into the base. Not into the base, sorry, into the sinkhole. So if 3 hogs fell into the sinkhole, all 3 of them are dead pretty much. We could kill, what is a Valkyrie? I think a Valkyrie is 8 spaces, so we could only kill 1 Valkyrie. Obviously, we're not going to be able to kill a golem, but we can kill its babies. Always willing to kill golemites, guys. They are annoying little buggers. Maybe we could even kill flying objects. Should there be an air one? Maybe we could construct it into an air trap. I don't know how that would happen. Maybe there's like a balloon hanging above it and they trip the balloon and then the spider runs up the balloon, grabs it, sucks it down to the hole and sucks all of the blood out. Yeah, we wouldn't do that, guys. That would definitely scare the kids. So that is the first idea. So the second one, how about like worms? Like maybe, I don't know how this would work. Maybe there's like a little mound or something like that. We could call it a mound or worm mound. I don't know. And when the troops are past it, all these little worms, similar to critters, but obviously a much smaller area. Maybe we would have one buried inside of something like that. That would be good. That would be good. We could have them buried in there. And they just jump out and attach themselves to a troop. Maybe 2 or 3 troops around the area. A very small area, just like that of a big bomb. They attach themselves to the troops, but the troops don't die. Maybe they take 10 to 12 seconds to die. Maybe that's a bit long, actually. Maybe 4 to 5 seconds to die. And the worms basically just eat them. And once they eat them, they're dead. Simple as that. Simples. So there we go, that was the 4th and final new dark idea, guys, the new dark traps. 2 ideas, I think they're pretty damn awesome. So please let me know what you think about all 4 of these ideas in the comment section. Now, as I said, it's Halloween, there's got to be something scary coming up, it's got to be an awesome update, can't just be clan war tournaments. If there is, at least give us a new dark troop. So if you have enjoyed this video, and I can only hope that Supercell may see this, please hit the like button down below. Don't forget to go down into the comment section and hit the like button. Want to see the most. If you want to see 2 of them, hit the like button on both, guys. Please comment your ideas as well. We can do some interaction in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. Sub to the channel if you haven't already for daily content, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Peace out.